congratulate you both on your wedding day. I would love to be there to celebrate with you this very special moment in your lives. Sonja, I have honor of welcoming you into the family. Today I gain a sister. You are a very special person that I felt connected to from the beginning. You are a very loving and caring person, and I am proud to say is now officially part of our family. Being a part of the family means that you will be loved forever. And we share in your happiness today and want you to know that you are both loved as a family, and we will support you in your married life together. We wish you every happiness you deserve. Welcome to the family.
Okay, so Uncle Leon and Sonja, congratulations on your wedding day. Sorry we could not be there to share in this joyous occasion with you. We wish you a lifetime of love and happiness together.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Sonja and Leon. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Sonja and Leon have spent years getting to know each other, and we all now get to bear witness to what their relationship has become. Today, in the sight of God and these witnesses, we join together Sonja and Leon in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate instituted by God. Therefore, it is not entered into lightly, unadvisedly, but reverently. Into this holy estate, these two persons present come now to be joined. Therefore, if anyone can show just cause why they may not be lawfully joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
We do.
I'll give you
Want to burn in church?
From the Apostle Paul, the first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, 9 through 12. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves.
The relationship of love in the marriage estate is symbolic, in a limited and imperfect way, of the relationship of love toward one another among the three persons of the one God. Actually, the symbolism is even more profound. Marriage is symbolic also of the relationship of the three persons of God towards people, towards us. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, is the way Paul describes it in Ephesians 5, chapter 5, verse 25. And in Ephesians 5, verse 32, St. Paul admits that in discussing the mystery of marriage, he is primarily speaking concerning Christ and the church. Again and again in the Bible, the bridegroom-bride analogy serves as a metaphor for the relationship between Christ and his church. It is indeed an apt metaphor, suggesting with delightful economy a number of profound theological truths. The fact that Christ's love for us is as intimate, as intense, and as far-reaching, only more so, is that of a husband and wife for each other. The fact that Christ, the bridegroom, takes the initiative in his love relationship with us, the bride, even as, traditionally at least, it is the male who is the aggressor in earthly courtship. We love him because he first loved us. 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 9. The fact that in marrying Christ, we married his family also, including every gossip in our club, every show-off in our class, every prig in our congregation, and every bum on Skid Row. For inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Matthew 25, verse 40. The fact of eternal life and happiness, that in marrying Christ we live happily ever after. Marriage, therefore, dramatizes and solidifies the love of Christ for his church. It is the gospel made visible. Hence, the family is more than a biological unit, it is also a spiritual unit. It propagates life as well as life. The command, be fruitful and multiply, Genesis 7, verse 28, suddenly acquires a spiritual dimension as well as a physical one. Familiar as the phenomenon of marriage is, we need to remind ourselves that it is indeed an institution of God, earmarked with the uniqueness and profundity of its creator. What the scriptures reveal of its uniqueness and profundity constitutes what may be appropriately called a doctrine of marriage, a theology of wedding. Becoming increasingly familiar with what the Bible says about marriage enables us to say the marriage ceremony is not only a union of a man and a woman, but also the union of the couple and the word and will of God. The point is, God loves us, and he gives us the act of marriage because he loves us. So that the way we love will not merely be an expression of our own will, but also of God's way. In this way, our love will abide and will never end, because our relationships are built with God. My friends, trust God, trust his direction, and trust his power, and trust his love.
Sonja and Leon, you have come together this day so that the Lord may seal and strengthen your love in the presence of his word, in the presence of this community of family and friends. And so, in the presence of this gathering, I ask you to state your intentions. Have you both come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? If you have, please say, or if you do, please say, I have.
I have.
Do you, Sonja, take Leon to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer or poor, keeping yourselves unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Leon, take Sonja to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourselves unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
The ring has no beginning and no ending, which symbolizes the love between you will never cease. You place these rings on each other's fingers as a visible sign of the vows which this day have made you husband and wife.
Tied them on really good.
See, marriages work. Sometimes it's finicky and frustrating, but it's worth it in the end.
There we go. Okay. We'll get your right hand.
Yeah.
Sonja, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter,
and my arms will be your home.
and my arms will be your home.
Please place the ring on Leon's left finger. And you're going to have to help me again. Maybe. Oh, no. I'm trying. There we go. Thank you. Leon, please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it be a reminder
Let it be a reminder
that I'm always by your side,
that I'm always by your side,
and you will be forever in my heart.
and you'll be ever in my heart.
Please place the ring on Sonja's left finger. Wedding rings are made precious by our wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings always be a sign. These rings always be a sign that love has a substance, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here today. As you light this candle today, may the brightness of the flame shine throughout your lives. May it give you courage and reassurance in darkness, warmth and safety in the cold, and strength and joy in your bodies, minds, and spirits. May your union be forever blessed. We're just signing the license. By the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
As we know also that COVID took that from them from being in Newfoundland. But then, who knew when the provinces would open up? So Sonja and Leon have been going together for quite a few years. John and I have a pretty good handle on Leon and his ways with these past several years. It's sometimes hard for John and I not to get involved in some situations. And most of the time we don't. Although, sometimes it has been said we are taking sides, or more pointedly that I am taking sides. It is not true, of course, but perception is really hard to deal with. Consequently, Leon has mentioned more than once that Team Leon shirts are going to be made, and I will get one of them. This whole conversation is enough to get someone absolutely sputtering. And then you can always hear Leon give a good chuckle in the background as he has gotten yet another reaction from Sonja. So at last, we are here. At last, the wedding. My grandson and I, along with myself, John, like the jazz artist Etta James. Her signature John song is At Last. Maybe you know it. It's one of my favorites. We actually may hear this later on in the program. So at last, John and I welcome Leon and his son Everett into our heart family. And at last, we can also bring into our hearts Leon's family. Trina, Preston, Leon's mom Eileen, his sister Daphne, brothers Sid and Jerry and Leroy, I did meet some of Leon's family when I was in Newfoundland a couple of years back, and John and I look forward to seeing them in the future. With the restrictions of COVID was the lost opportunity of not going back to Newfoundland and showing John all the sights that I had seen with Sonja and Dean in that beautiful province. Rick Mercer calls Newfoundland an extraordinary province. So we make a recommendation that all of us go to Newfoundland next year at about this time and make merry for Sonja and Leon's first anniversary. We then could meet all Leon's family who were unable to come today and who were missed so much. For this wedding of Leon and Sonja's, let us be happy today in family.
There's not much I can add to that. We both love Leon and his family. He brings into our family. So we just have a larger family now. And we look forward to moving ahead with all this. And we'd like to thank everybody that's come here and come all this way in various distances. And a lot of new friends, perhaps, and we hope to have you forever.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. That had that. Hello, and thank you all for making the trek out here to celebrate Sonja and Leon's big day. We thought we would make a song instead of a speech and perform it for you, but as you just saw, it's probably not a good idea. So you just get to hear us talk instead. You can tell us at the end if we should have done a little ditty instead.
We are the bridesmaids, and we are all so excited to be here to be part of this moment in time. After a long time, like a decade or so, of waiting for these two to tie the knot, we are certain these two are committed and love each other through sickness and in health, good and bad. You will never meet two more loving and caring individuals on this earth. They are committed in love and faith and will continue to do so many amazing things in their lives together.
Now, since Sonja loves a great deal, I don't know if you guys saw there was a garage sale in Stettler. But we almost were going to be late for dinner. But we thought we would make a little ad about Sonja, like a marketplace ad. All right, now look here, folks. We have a real deal for you today, and only today. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This lady is now yours, Leon. And you are hers. She is beautiful inside and out, but she loves with all her heart and will go out of her way to help someone in need. She is a lady with patience like we all wish we have. After years of teaching children, she has acquired some skills with negotiating to get her needs met. She may offer constructive criticism to you whenever you have done a task around the home. Just do your best, Leon, and you might get a gold sticker. She loves exploring, loves museums, and will always find a way to make a memory for your family. She loves her community and will always be found at the local events. We three all love children. We all have our own. But Sonja truly loves and cares for all children, even those children. She has a healing way with many children and often becomes their safe person in life. She is always busy, but always has time to do all the things.
Now, Leon, with all that good I think you fell in love with, we thought we would share with our guests a few of her warning signs. You know, the things you Google before you buy something? I know you like to work on engines and other gas-powered things. but I think you should also look into carpentry. Books are heavy, and she has many. So you will be building bookshelves in your future. She also has many antiques and fancy shiny things that may also need to be displayed. She's a bit of a collector of all things unique and interesting. She is allergic to pretty much everything from scents to laundry softener, pork, soy. Honestly, there's so many things, you might as well just keep an EpiPen. Sonja can also be a little demanding, maybe high maintenance, so to speak, but could be direct. Yeah. But you know, we have to live with that when we got such a great deal with all the rest.
This year has been especially hard for many people. And Sonja?
Okay. I'll do it. This year has been especially hard for so many people, and Sonja is no exception. With new health issues and having to postpone a wedding, and constantly adapt, you're going to make me cry, and change the plans. We want to commend you for how you have handled it all. I'm sure after the wedding you may need some time to just stare at the wall, and we are here for you. Okay, you going to be able to do this one? Yeah? Okay. I'm not reading. We're going to have like a snort. Okay.
Okay, now all jokes aside, I have known Sonja since grade 7. Good. I didn't want to do that speech. Okay. Okay. Since we wore scrunchies, high-waisted jeans, and flannel, she was a bit of a rebellious teen when I met her. She used to take clothes to school and change in the background. Some of her shirts were pretty scandalous. And her parents wouldn't let her leave to school in them. But you know, she's smart and resourceful and found a way to get what she wanted. She also made me buy alcohol. It was all her. When she was underage. Again, smart, resourceful. We had many drunken and disorderly nights in our past, and likely we'll have some more in our future. But she has been my rock. I'm so happy to have you both as my friends. And thank you for sharing your special day with me. It's up to you now.
Okay. Whew. Okay, that's a big one to follow. Okay. Sonja. What can I say about Sonja? She is the yin to my yang, my children's godmother, the Thelma to my Louise, or was it Louise to my Thelma? Yeah? Okay, it's one or the other. Still have to watch that movie. You are my cousin and my best friend. We have many great memories and stories that it's hard to choose just one. Leon, marrying Sonja is a package deal. You get to deal with me too. Just ask Dave. He gets 2 wives when he goes on vacation. You may think this works in your favor, but it's actually just twice the nagging. Again, ask Dave. In all seriousness, I love you both. Thank you for including us all in this day. Now tell us, guests, should we have done a song instead? Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Yeah. Seriously now.
Leon and Sonja, we are so happy you found each other. We are delighted to see you share your love for life and each other with all those who touch your lives. And we forgot our glasses to do our.
That's okay.
But please join us in raising our glasses to do a toast to this amazing bride, to Sonja.
Cheers.
Sonja's always complaining and saying how I always take Leon's side. It doesn't matter what it is, apparently I'm always taking his side. Well, how can you be mean at that man? Not a mean bone in his body. I thought I'd say a couple words. Leon, first, to find your one true love is truly rare. And many of us, or many people, I should say, have yet to find that person. And for you guys to be so young and youthful and to be able to find that is awesome. So Leon and I used to, well, he kind of took me in a little bit and was my roommate for a little bit, and super awesome. And ever since then, well, I didn't know it, but ever since then, he was going to be stuck with me. So the girls might say that, yeah, Leon, you got the girls and stuff, but I'm going to be right here, and if you ever need a girl time, and you don't want to deal with the wife or anything, I will try and play golf, but you can ask Dave. I can't get past hole 1. I will just pick it up and throw it. But I will still be there. We'll have fun. I'll buy drinks. I'll drive the cart. I can do those kind of things. But I just wanted to tell you guys both how much I truly love you, and I'm so blessed to be part of this day and your day. And I just wanted to give a little bit of a toast to Leon and his beautiful bride, Sonja. But first, I left them over here. Because I'm a bartender, so I don't do toast. I do shots. Well, your bride is going to do one with us. Sonja, Leon, forever happy. Love you. Love you.
All right, and what exactly, what liqueur was that?
I think it was Reach.
Reach! Oh, okay. Woo! No wonder they're wiping it off their lips.
So I just want to thank each and every single one of you that you came here, that you took time out of your day, and especially after COVID, especially after the craziness we've all been through. And I know it's weird to say that, but at the same time, this is our first real function. And I love that each of you took time to show your love for us to be here. So, a specific thank yous. Rochelle, thank you very much for being our officiant. You did an amazing job. Thank you. Reverend Lawson. And your assistant, Jacob, thank you. You did a great job in our practicing. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Brody and Joshua, and where is he? Dave and Corbin for being our ushers and helping out at the church quite a bit. Thank you very much. Lorraine, thank you very much for doing hair and makeup today. You're a blessing. Thank you. And her very lovely mother for coming along too to help with her children. I would like to thank Abby and Dean for being junior bridesmaid and junior groomsmen. You guys did an awesome job and you look very lovely, both of you. I would also like to thank Bob, our photographer, and Nicole and Emily for helping him out today. Thank you so much. Without you, I don't know what we would have done, you guys. Thank you. DJ Dave, rocking it out tonight. Thank you very much. And definitely Charlotte. I kind of put her on the spot. Charlotte and I had a chat, and I asked her to be my MC. And I'm sorry, but this woman kills me. Every time I'm with her, my cheeks hurt. And I said to Leon, I said, we need an MC. We need an MC who's funny and outgoing, personable. And I said to Leon, I said, what do you think about Char? And he's like, oh, it's perfect, right? Perfect. And I'm like, okay. And she says to me, I think you're the only one who thinks I'm funny. And I'm like, well, I'm the bride. So sorry. Oh, sure. And my bridesmaids, I didn't expect to cry today, you guys, but you did. Thank you so much for your love and your support. And you guys are amazing. I wouldn't be the person I am without you guys. Thank you.
And the groomsmen.
And apparently he can't talk for the microphone, but he would like the groomsmen to know that he's very thankful you got him to the wedding on time. And not liquored. Thank you. Okay, and then just one sort of final thing. I would like you to turn to a person at your table that you know that you're okay to touch elbows or whatever with. And seriously, just give them a little bit of love, because we all need a little bit more love lately, I think. We all need to be kind and love each other, and this is what I'm about. So please, just turn to each other. Thank you very, very, very much. And I love you all.
Hey, my love, how are you? Did your broken part say I do by the house we left, falling asleep in a car on a one-way? Now we're both crying now, every brick we stacked falling down in a place I loved, bleeding it out through the heart. Let's die somewhere we were stars. What you'd say to make me laugh is a time and place I can't get back in an hourglass. I cannot turn upside down. Flashes of lightning paint the sky and burn it out in the bulrushes. No basket found in the place I've gone, sang itself out like a song. Well, don't look at me like I'm wrong. Oh, 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 oh. I would fight for you if I could win. I would die for you and live in sin in a place I loved, bleeding it out through the heart, dying somewhere we were stars.